Friends, this Uber CEO is ruining the company. They're so cutthroat to go after every single dollar, to FUCK every individual, whether you're a rider or a driver. It's Dara's goal to extract or find ways to screw you over so that they make money. Now, Uber sued by Justice Department for overcharging disabled people, right? You're a disabled person. Let's go after you. Let's overcharge you. That's Uber. That's Dara Khosrowshahi. And those investors and Wall Street will never see the light of day. And they will sink with the Titanic as long as they stick to Dara as their CEO. This guy is trouble. He was supposed to have replaced Trouble, which is Travis Kalanick. He's 10 times worse. 10 times worse. He gets this company into the media in the most negative way every single day. I have so much ammunition. I have so many articles, so many videos that I can dedicate to this fool. I call him the executive trash, right? Because he F's up every single day. Not once, multiple times. He makes it into the news and not in a good way. So they get sued. The DOJ claims Uber's wait time fees are discriminating against disabled passengers who need more than 2 minutes to get into the car. It says Uber needs to comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act ADA. They're obviously not complying. But Uber said wait time fees were not intended to apply to disabled riders and that it had been refunding fees. Now understand something. They will steal your tips. And then if you're lucky, you will get refunded in form of a lawsuit that you have to win first. You'll get some money back, right? So they will take the monies from these disabled. They will overcharge them. This is the game plan. They all do this. Tony Zhu does it. John Zimmer does it. Dara Khosrowshahi does it best. They take, they steal, they get caught with their pants down, they get sued, and then they have to pay back, right? Another classic example here, right? So now they're refunding fees. But let's quietly, hush, steal their money. It's pathetic. Kirsten Clark, Assistant Attorney General for the DOJ's Civil Rights Division, said the law. Kristen Clark, do me a favor. Get your whip out and just lash the CEO, right? You've got the power to chop his balls off. Do it for us, Kristen, right? Show him who's boss. So she said this, she's from the DOJ Civil Rights Division, said the lawsuit aimed to send a powerful message that Uber cannot penalize passengers with disabilities simply because they need more time to get into a car. Uber and other companies that provide transportation services must ensure equal access for all people, including those with disabilities. However, Uber said it disagreed that its policies were in violation of the ADA, right? Well, hang on one second. You just said you were willing to refund the fees, and then now you say, well, we disagree. They're not in violation. You are in clear violation, right? It's spelled out in this lawsuit. Which part don't you understand? So defend, make money in the meantime, and maybe down the line, you pay a small little settlement. That is how you guys operate. That is how Tony West and Dara Khosrowshahi operate. They get sued, they buy time, they will still extract from the London drivers, from the America drivers, from world drivers worldwide, extract, until they can settle someday in the future for a very small amount. In the meantime, take what you can. That is the way they do business, folks, right? So a spokesman said the company had been in talks with the DOJ before the surprising and disappointing lawsuit, right? You act all surprised and you disappointed. However, it was fine doing it, right? It was fine taking that money until you got caught with your pants down. Wait time fees were never intended for riders who are already at their designated pickup location but need more time to get into the car, he said. Uber had a policy of refunding wait time fees for disabled riders whenever they alerted. Oh, they have to alert the firm first. Oh, screw us over first, take our money. We alert you. And remember, alerting means you got to fight through customer support. We know that game, right? How long people have to fight. People are still waiting for checker background. People are still waiting for unpaid referrals, right? You got to fight and fight and fight. They make it impossible, even for these disabled people, to get their monies back, right? So Uber had a policy of refunding wait time fees for disabled riders whenever they alerted the firm that they had been charged, the spokesman said. After a recent change last week, now any rider who certifies that they are disabled will have fees automatically waived. Now they will, okay, after you've been sued. So Uber's disability issues. Uber began charging passengers for driver waiting times in 2016. The firm says riders are charged an average of less than 60 cents and that wheelchair accessible trips or Uber Assist trips do not have any wait time fees by default. It is not the first time that Uber has found itself in hot water over disability issues. In April, it was ordered to pay a blind woman in San Francisco $1.1 million after she was refused rides on 14 occasions. In the UK, Paralympic medalist Jack Hunter said in September that Uber and other taxi drivers regularly drove off when they saw that he was a wheelchair user. That's not cool of the driver. A 2020 study by the University of Tennessee found that it takes 28% more income for a disabled person in the United States to achieve the same standard of living as a non-disabled person. That's sad. Maria Town, president and chief executive of the American Association of People with Disabilities, AAPD, who has cerebral palsy, told the BBC that disabled people often face a disproportionate economic burden. In addition to higher costs for health costs, medical supplies, and accessibility tools, the practice of applying extra fees for services such as grocery delivery or rideshare wait times adds an additional tax for disabled consumers, right? So you can read all the way till the end. The presence of disability alone sometimes is enough. It's a huge issue. It's not fair on a number of fronts. There is limited supply of these cars on the road, but also people with disabilities may not want assistance, she stressed. Forcing someone to take an assist ride could cause some tense driver-rider interactions that are completely unnecessary, right? So please be considerate when it comes to disabled people. Help them, assist them wherever you can as a driver. Be a good human. Do not be like Dara Khosrowshahi, who F's over disabled people. Drivers, we are better than them. Let's show them how. Have a great day, and please be safe out there, my friends.